Yes, you motherfuckers, please come sit. Oh, wait, somebody told me don't curse in the first 10 seconds of your video. I literally do that every single video. They said don't curse in the beginning of your video, but oh well, it seems to happen sometimes. Anyways, how are you guys doing today in this god-forsaken cesspit of misery and depression? What up, T? T, I'm going to show you something interesting. It's not every day that I have this, but my birthday was recently. T, have you ever seen weed with this much crystal on it, bro? Oh, it ain't gonna focus. Let's put it back here. That's some good ass weed. That's some good ass weed. You can't even see it. It's so good, bro. It's white. That is pure crystal. That's unbelievable. Crystal, man. It surely is, Jay. How do you think my teeth got so fucked up, bro? I'm out here sucking that glass dick. Oh, I forgot. Did I put live chat? Everybody put live chat. Holy fuck. That crystal, so good. What up, Rick the Thinker? What up, man? They're called snowballs. So the site that I like to order from is called Bay Smokes. They have certain buds called snowballs, which is their grade A exotic, but then it's dipped and rolled in pure fucking THC crystal. So I had a point of crystal last night. What? A point? You had a good amount of crystal meth? No, don't smoke meth, dude. We're just joking, Jay. You shouldn't be smoking that. That's obviously not meth. That's marijuana. It's very good marijuana, but it's not meth. Meth is not good for you, bro. I remember I got into an argument with one of like an acquaintance of mine because he was trying to tell a friend of mine that he should smoke meth. And I got into an argument. I was like, "Yeah, Jesse, I don't know if that's a good idea. Maybe you should listen to this dude." And he's like, "No, you gotta try it, bro." And I started arguing with the dude. I was like, "Yeah, man, you want to like not tell my boy to fucking smoke some dirt, fucking weird ass drug, you fucking weirdo?" We got to end up getting into an argument. I didn't smoke injected. Oh my god, I like meth occasionally. I don't know. Well, whatever floats your boat, bro. There's just a few drugs I would never do: meth, crack, heroin. You know, just the ones that people end up so addicted to that they end up dying from, or it fucks up how they look, or like my grill's already fucked up, bro. If I smoke crack, my shit would probably look like some Walking Dead type zombie fucking grill. But as I sit here and pack my next bowl, you know, just like who am I to tell anybody to do anything? Like it is what it is. If you smoke meth or crack or whatever, don't let my brainwashed indoctrination fuck with you. That's your life. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. I'm not here to direct nobody, tell anybody what they're doing is right and what they're doing ain't right and what they're doing is wrong. And who the fuck am I to dictate anybody else's life? I know what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Just based off what I've seen. I've seen some crackheads, bro. The ones that have a certain grossness to them. I hear you. Yeah. That's why I call them dirty drugs. I'm currently smoking weed too. Fuck yeah, hypnosis. It's good for your mind. How to deal with toxic people? Go Gray Rock method. And if they have something valid, you say listen to them. If not, respectively, and in your own right, you don't have to listen to them and walk your path. I would say how to deal with toxic people. You don't deal with toxic people. The second you recognize them as toxic, get the fuck rid of them. What is the point of their existence other than to be a talking piece for the fucking mind virus? Fuck toxic people. So yeah, so I'm like some people got an image of me the way that I should be, you could say. Well, Chris, you're not the exact way. It's like I don't align with the imaginary character version of me that you created in your mind, and you're not okay with that. Why the fuck? Who are you? You know what I'm saying? It's like, uh, so I attacked back that little fuckboy sanity machine because of all the shit he's done to me and da, da, da. And some people have the opinion or attitude about it, which actually I don't just completely disagree with it. I mean, that was my attitude for a long time, was to just ignore it. Why even address this dude? It's like, Chris, you're wasting your energy and breath and da, da, da. And I'm not Jesus. I'm not Jesus. And I did a pretty good job, I think, keeping my mouth shut for several years and not really responding to him. Outside of defending myself with that video I made. But again, I'm not Jesus. I'm not over here going, oh, well, it's not nice to be mean back to him. Fuck him. That dude could fucking burn on fire right now and die in front of me. I'd go home and sleep like I don't give a fuck about this creep. You think I have to be nice to fuck him? Everything about him. I hope that boy rots from the inside out the way he talked to me and talked about my mom after she passed. I hope he dies from the inside out slowly. What about a toxic boss that's shouting and cussing at you every day? I've never dealt with that. I've never dealt with that, but I guarantee you I wouldn't deal with that. The second that he raised his fucking voice at me, there would be an issue. You don't talk to another man like that. Are you crazy? That's what I'd say to him. I'd say, yo, John, come over here and talk to me real quick. And I'd pull him aside and maybe in the bathroom somewhere, and he would know, you ain't never going to talk to me like that again, boy. You ever talk to me like that again, I will knock your fucking teeth down your throat. And if you think I'm playing, fucking call my bluff. And you ain't going to find another worker as good as me. But I'll tell you this, I ain't going to stick around working for your motherfucking ass if you're trying to talk to me like I'm some subhuman, boy. We can go out back and deal with it. I'll eat you in front of these fucking people. You can't quit because paying off alone. So, JC, you're telling me you're in a situation where you forcefully have to deal with abuse from another man? I don't know. Beat his ass? What do you want me to say to you? I have no idea. I would never be in a situation. I don't give a fuck about that long. I would never let somebody fucking talk to me like that. So I wouldn't give a fuck about that long. That's my opinion. But I'm not paying your bills. I'm not living your life. What is my opinion to you anyways? What opinion could I give anybody watching this? They would take it and run with it. Do you want financial advice from a dude that lives in a trailer with rotten teeth? Do you want life advice from a dude that doesn't have that much life experience? Do you want fucking the solution from a dude that's constantly searching for the solution? It's like, whose advice is important to you? I mean, when you really think about it, but we'll live off of the thoughts and opinions of imaginary characters in our minds as if they're important, but the actual real humans, you go, none of these motherfuckers are really all that important. I just need to listen to them. Whose opinion is super important to you? Tiki Boy Platoon, you can leave even if you end up homeless. It's worth it. Wait, what? You can leave even if you end. Oh, yeah. You can leave the job. Okay, she's talking to you, JC. You can leave. And if you end up homeless, it's worth it. Yeah. I would never let another human being talk to me like that, bro. I don't care how big, intimidating, or tough he thinks he is. If he's going to talk to me like I'm some subhuman, we're going to have a terrible fucking issue. You have to be the type of guy that doesn't stand for that type of shit, for that type of shit to not happen to you. So there's certain people, they have an attitude, an ego, a belief, something in their mind that give off an energy where they sort of demand respect. I don't know how to tell you to become that person, but that's the person you need to become. And then nobody would even think to talk to you like that because you demand respect with your presence. Yeah, I wouldn't let another motherfucker. I'd slap the shit out of that motherfucker. I'd tell him first. I'd give him a verbal warning. So one of my coworkers at my last job sort of like started yelling at me one day because I guess the what was it? It was the salad bar, something. It wasn't flipped right. The front wasn't flipped right, something. And I was like, all right, brother, I got you. And he walked out. And well, the next day that I ran into him, I let him know, if you ever talk to me like that again, brother, I will fucking beat you to death in front of everybody. Who the fuck do you think you are to talk to me like that? And well, he was literally shaking, to be honest. I mean, he was the most terrified little pussy boy I ever seen in my life. But you can leave even if you end up homeless. It's where, I mean, literally shaking, literally like his fucking ears were wiggling and shit. I'm like, bro, you look fucking stupid right now. Anyways, what if you're a small guys? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't want to be punched in the mouth by a small guy either, JC. I don't want to be punched in the mouth by a teenager. You know what I'm saying? Like, punch in the mouth is a punch in the mouth. And disrespect is disrespect. If somebody crosses that line, well, am I telling you to go? Don't listen to me, JC. Don't do what I would do. I would physically attack that dude. If a verbal warning didn't work, he's going to get slapped, at least slapped. But if I tell you that and you go and slap your boss, you're going to catch a battery charge. You're going to get time. You know, I mean, do you want to go to jail? I mean, I don't know. Your life, it's your little reality bubble, your little life path. Make the best decision you think you should make. I'm not in your shoes. I'm not in your body. I don't feel small or whatever you're talking about. Hour of willpower and intent to someone transcending this realm. Wait, what? What do you mean, Ash Crack? What's up, bro? How you doing? Give an hour of willpower and intent to someone transcending this realm? Is that what you're saying? What do you mean? JC, don't be complying to no shit. Basically, yeah. That's ridiculous. No, you shouldn't even talk to a kid like that. Okay? You shouldn't even talk to a kid like that, let alone another grown man. I don't care if you're small. What the fuck's that mean? It's not a competitive fight. You don't have to worry about weight classes. Kick him in his fucking balls if you're a little guy. I don't know. Bite his balls if you have to. If shit gets real, tell your boss, fuck off, get fires, collect unemployment. Let's see. Or silent quit. Silent quit. Let them keep cursing at you. And just keep working slow. Fuck them. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I would never deal with that, so I don't know what to tell you. Fuck's sake, you two must have deleted the first half of that comment. Oh, yeah. I'm on live chat. Ass Crack, so I don't know. It definitely didn't happen. Smoking this shit does make me jittery, though. It does make me sort of jittery, these snowball weed or whatever. It makes me jittery as fuck. What was the first half of the comp? So just put the first half and then I'll read the second half after and it'll make sense in my mind. Fuck this little damn phlegm. Yeah, let them know. Be like, I'm a part of a cult of crazy motherfuckers. We're not a cult, but just tell them that so it scares them. And we'll fucking eat you. You think just because I'm a little guy, I'm not crazy? Show them your fucking your Haku face, bro. You guys ever seen Hakus? That motherfucker get fucking. I still want to do a Haku before I die, bro. I want to do at least one Haku before I die of old age. I have a bucket list, and doing a Haku's on there. I don't know why. Maybe I was a fucking New Zealander or whatever the fuck it is in a previous life or something. I'm throwing a big one, homie, so sorry for a link. Thoughts on Andrew Tate talking about escaping the matrix through discipline and how you develop said discipline and why it's so difficult to develop it? Andrew Tate? What do you mean? Andrew, isn't he that bald fucking famous dude? Super famous, right? Andrew Tate. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. He has a brother. What? He said something about escaping the matrix? He talks about simulation theory? What? I didn't know that. I thought he was like a fucking douchebag or whatever. A Haku, it's Haku, but it's, dude, you've seen a Haku. You've never seen them dudes where JC, where they do a face off like a boxing fight or MMA fight, and one of them's like, ah. You ever seen that shit? Or they fucking they do the dance. They make like hand movements and shit, and they're like, but they make ugly faces, bro. And YouTube just ain't let me. Fuck, man. Hey, Chris, have you heard about the paranormal phenomenon called phone calls from the dead? Basically, the phone or a ghost test. No, I haven't heard of that. I heard something recently in one of those things about, oh, my dead daughter called my phone or something. One of them compilations or something. I don't know, but I don't think Schengel's solution of entropy will do anything. It's just fancy words until you apply it to actual reality and realize it won't destroy existence and it won't prevent God from creating again. I don't know what increasing entropy would do. I don't think Schengel's solution is going to work, not because it isn't a solution, but because nobody's solution ever works. There's been 100 versions of Schengel before him, and there will be 100 versions of Schengel after him. They all have a different opinion and a different solution, and that's what's going on here. Nothing ever changes in the Dookie Boy realm. And then Schengel may switch around and say, well, you're a pussy. You're preaching stagnation or not doing it. No, I'm not. I'm pointing out the actual truth. And you know it's true. You know it's true. Nothing ever changes. And I don't like that truth either. Sure. You want to start a militia and go take down the Illuminati? Go have at it. You don't need my say-so to do it anyways, or my approval. What the fuck does it matter? Go have at it. Go initiate your plans. But then he'll say like, well, Chris, you are increasing entropy by making videos. It's like, okay, well, then that's what I'm doing. I don't know what else to do. I don't know. I don't think anybody's solution will work, Stick, because unless it's a part of the script. It's the haka, not the haku. Haka. Oh, it's a haka. Damn, was I saying haku? Who the fuck? Haku's that fucking big Hawaiian wrestler. I'm sorry, guys. Haka, not fucking haku. Anyways, a haka. Are you sure it's a haka? It is a haka. Yeah, it is haka, isn't it? Well, now that sounds weird to me. Anyway, it's like a New Zealand traditional dance. But oh goddamn, I'm missing hell. Oh, okay, laugh aloud. It's a New Zealand thing. Yeah, New Zealand. Andrew Tate does the diamond hands for every photo. Does he? What, this one? Or actually like this one? Like which one's he doing? I mean, that's so obvious. Honestly, I've put my hands like this before. That's not a big deal to me. You know, that's not, I mean, that's sometimes your hands just kind of goes in that. Sometimes when I'm thinking, my hands will go there. I've never done this though with my hands. Like who and how would you outside of doing it on purpose? Andrew Tate, no, not Andrew Tate talks about escaping the matrix as in getting a bunch of money to be free here. So still in the matrix. Escaping the system. Well, yeah, I mean, if you can, more power to you. You say the CIA, he's some kind of intelligent asset. Maybe a lot of the mainstream talking heads are now moving into the fringe topics Alex Jones talked about for decades. Huh, that's funny. Andrew is just, reality is getting weirdly, bizarrely interesting, isn't it, Kyung? Well, interesting. It's not getting interesting. It was always interesting, but it's getting very strange and bizarre now. Andrew is just another circus stage character on the Dookie Boy Monopoly board torture game theater show. And so is Christopher Sedaris. And so is Ask Krakistan. And so is Alex Jones. And so is David Icke. And so is Kevin the Hermit. And so is Jay. And so is Gravity. We all are. Who's not of this game? What do you do? Seriously, though, you know that the Democrats and Republicans are really the same team. It's a club and we ain't in it. Yeah, I know that. Well, so I would say that they are on the same team, even if it's unbeknownst to them, because the one that's playing them is the one that's really in control with power. So yeah, they all are on the same team. It is sort of a hive mind thing going on because it's the mind virus that works through them. And the mind virus always has the same agenda: torment humans, make their lives miserable, suffer them. Every time that's its agenda. Do you feel like you never asked for this life and to be in this hell realm, but you are forced? Yeah, you're forcefully subjected to this reality, period, end of discussion. Keeping you in this body that is beyond your control.
I don't know if there's something, well, you could say, even if it is a simulation and I was created and I'm spawned up as a character inside of it, you could say if I'm aware of that and I don't want to be here, then yeah, in a weird way, something's keeping me here beyond my control. But in actual truth, nothing's keeping me here, just the way it is. I'm spawned up here. This is what's happening now. A Hawk Tua. How will you increase entropy by having videos or having negative thoughts about this place destroy a mountain or destroy the universe? That comment got weird. Oh, so to increase entropy is to increase the decay of the system, you could say, by making videos to exposing the system. You could say I'm increasing entropy. The more people that become aware, the more entropy spreads, blah, blah, blah. And spit on that thing. What are you talking about? Asked Cracker Stan. Hawk Tua and spit on that thing. Spit on what? Well, what's your daily routine, Chris? I don't have one. I take it one day at a time and try my best to not be suicidally depressed one day at a time. Are you a Freemason, Chris? Hell no. Jay, could you imagine me putting on a blindfold and walking around in my underwear, bro? Could you imagine me doing little fuckboy handshakes and shit? Like, bro, come on. That shit is cringy and corny and fucking weird, and I'm not role playing for anybody. I don't care how much money or power they promise me. Like, y'all are dorks, bro. Y'all are grown men role playing. Oh, I'm the traveling man. Oh, shut the fuck up. You're a fucking retard is what you are. Really, you fucking dork. Tucker Carlson is now talking about paranormal DNA. So yeah, he talked about it. I told you guys Tucker Carlson was cool, man. I'm telling you guys, they're not all baby blood drinkers. Some of them are normal humans. Nah, he's a lizard person. Jay, I don't think so. Oh, who? Oh, me? Oh, yeah, I'm a lizard. I'm not an Illuminati. Or would you ask me? Oh, yeah, I'm not a Freemason. I'm a fucking reptilian. The second one. Do you want to see me transform? If you've seen my transformation, your little dick will shrivel up. It's the most terrifying lizard. Oh, yeah. I could fucking transform. The second one, he does the diamond hands deliberately because he's told to do so. Really? That's that Jay-Z fucking thing, bro. Like, quit throwing up your little gay hand symbols. Y'all are so stupid to me. Tucker Carlson is a mainstream media jerk. I like Tucker Carlson. Andrew Tate is definitely an elite government asset. It seems we are getting close to it. But Jay, how? How do you say that though? How do you know that? Like, dude, I'm actually so sick of the whole paranoia of that person's in on it. That person is, because that's all you guys ever say. Like, what makes you think that? How do you know that that's true? An elite government asset. He could be. But how do you know? It seems we are getting close to Blue Beam. Are y'all excited? Dude, I'm excited for any shift in reality, even if it shifts to the goddamn zombie apocalypse. At this point, it would be more exciting than this godforsaken Groundhog's Day repetition realm of going nowhere. Haku from WWF was supposedly a badass and beat anyone's ass if you put. Yeah, supposedly he was one of the toughest wrestlers that ever lived. I know you think this is a simulation, but either the developers were created or are eternal. If they are eternal, why makes you think that? Some of the people that created the video game Mario World are dead now. A lot of them are dead. What makes you think the people that created this place are immortal or eternal? If they are eternal, then they are godlike. And if they are created, then they were created by a godlike being. Maybe show us your tongue, lizard boy. What up, Chaco? Motherfucking bitches! Motherfucker. What do you think great aliens are? Do you think alien abduction is real or just a fake phenomenon? I don't know. I have no idea. Chris is a low-level Freemason lizard infiltrating the truther communities from his small channel. Thank you, Kyung. I said thank you, Jesus. No. How dare you expose me? Chris Andrew Tate just burst onto the scene. His father worked for CIA. Anyone who's constantly brought up in the media, etc., is being promoted by the elites. His father worked for the CIA. Maybe he drinks baby blood and goes to Diddy parties. I don't know, dude. But if he's talking about escaping the matrix, that's a good thing. So plus to him for that. But if he's talking about like escaping the financial system, actually plus to him for that too. I mean, if you can, more power to you. Paranoia is at all-time high. Oh, it is. Kyung, I would say psychosis, period. Mental delusion is probably better. Mental delusion is at an all-time high, bro. Everybody I talk to on here is fucking slightly deluded in their own little weird reality bubble. It's just, and paranoia, yeah, everybody's out to get them. And, everybody's a shield. That guy's a part of them. That's this, just constant paranoia. I'm being gang stalked by the CIA. They want to put a chip in my brain. Speaking of paranoia, do you plan on doing? No, I'll never do salvia. I don't recommend it. Good, because I wouldn't recommend it, and I've never done it. Yeah, I love Chaco yelling evolution. That lightens up my heart. Thank you, Chaco. I enjoy doing it. Yeah, but I mean, it's fairly well known Alex Jones is an elite, but we like him because he brings awareness to important issues. Alex Jones is an elite? How? Because he isn't dead yet? Like, what? How do you know that? I'm not a fan of labeling people like, was his dad a CIA guy too? Like, how was he an elite? How do we know? What up, Brooke? How you doing, brother? Controlled opposition. Yeah, maybe he's threatened, to only talk about this or never bring this up. Maybe he's an alien shapeshifter himself. Okay, why am I calling him an alien shapeshifter though? Did his eye have a fucking slit in the video? Did his tongue actually fucking come out like a lizard tongue? Or why am I saying that? Mainstream people eat boners. I don't watch TV or social media, so I get all my fake news shit from you guys here. I don't watch anything anymore, but anytime anybody brings anything up, I feel like I'm from another dimension. You're not doing it because it's stronger than DMT or for other reasons. It's better to stay away. No, I'm not doing it because it's just what I've heard about it, bro. I don't want to be stuck as a ceiling fan for 8 years. Like, I don't want to be transported into some other dude's fucking life and literally like have a wife and kids and live there for 10 years and then come back and then like miss my kids and just what I've heard. It's not fun at all. That shit's not exciting. I'll do it. Fuck it. Don't do it, T. Don't do it, bro. What's weird to me, it's not weird to me that the consciousness can get dislodged from the body. That's not weird to me. I've heard that my whole life. What's weird to me is that it can get stuck in an inanimate object. That proves to me, again, more simulation shit, bro. Like, we float over to this lamp. What the fuck is that? One dude was the ham sandwich. And someone came to eat it and he freaked the fuck out because they were eating him. I don't want to be a ham sandwich. I don't want to be a ham nothing. But dude, I do sort of pride myself on like going to the extreme. But that one does scare me. And scare. I don't feel the fear. You know what I'm saying? That one worries me. Salvia worries me. How can we get, I don't know. That must mean everything's consciousness. There's some sort of magnetic pull that pulls the soul or the essence we are, the energy, into the body. Because anybody that leaves, lucid dreams, astral projects, they always get sucked back into the body. It's like a linear track we're on. It's not but we can jump off the track and get stuck in a fucking drywall? Like, that tells me that everything's consciousness. If Alex Jones and Elon Musk did a live stream in the White House talking about aliens, would you be done for it? It would be even better because Elon Musk was known on Joe Rogan to being open to DMT. I think that Alex Jones is going to have Alex Jones's reaction The same way Elon Musk is going to have Elon Musk's reaction, the same way that Christopher Sedaris is going to have Christopher Sedaris's reaction when the aliens do land, if something like that ever fucking actually happened. He's going to act like Alex Jones in that moment and go, holy fucking shit, guys, I've been telling you this for years. And Elon Musk's going to go, oh, I told you there was less than a percentile chance that we were alone in the universe. And I'm going to go, hey, guys, I wonder if they were real. We're all in an act, a play, a shit show. Salvia is not really like turning to objects. It's more like having a bizarre dream that should be impossible, that you can't remember. And during it feels more real than reality. Oh my God. Dude, that doesn't sound fun. Does that sound fun to you, Stick? Tell me, or you're saying I definitely don't recommend it. Yeah. When I seen the terrified look in my boy's eye when he fucking did that shit, and he said, bro, don't do it. The way he looked when he said, don't do that shit, man. There's something wrong with that drug, bro. The way he said it, I was like, God damn. I mean, he was like traumatized. Tells me all of us one consciousness and quantum leaps. Yeah, something. How does some people, they say they fall into their body or they're like below their body, or it's just saying that where your perception has been altered. You're plugged in somewhere else instead of in the body. You're plugged into the wall or the lamp or the fucking car door or the ham sandwich. How do you dislodge that awareness? But who was it? Oh yeah, it was Stick saying that it's more like a dream. That's not what I heard. I've heard people saying they had a whole fucking life in another realm for multiple years. They got stuck as a lamp or a fan, ceiling fan even, for like 20 years, I heard. Like, what the fuck? Tells me all of us one. I don't know. Everyone seems unstable. It's hard to find stable, grounded people in this reality. It's very difficult, and it's getting more and more difficult. And it's getting, if you're being honest, more and more difficult to stay grounded yourself, to stay stable yourself. You remind me of Alex Jones, had the same CIA training. I don't know. Censorship. I've never been a part of this. Do I look like a CIA dude or a FBI or any fucking official type of dude? If we got stuck in an object, we wouldn't be able to escape. I'd say, well, how do we tell if somebody looks like one of them? But you know what I'm saying? Like with who I am, who I've been, the way I am, real name, all this shit. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm the most realest motherfucker on YouTube. If I'm an FBI guy, then everybody's a fucking FBI guy. If we got stuck in an object, we wouldn't be able to escape. Yeah, that's what they say. They're just that way for like years. As a fan, I want to be a fan. I get bored of shit quick. Can you imagine sitting there for 20 years? I'd say it exposes reality and what we are, but ego wants to say with familiar. Yeah, I think we're a simulation, T. I mean, that just further proves it. Like when you see games glitch out, like that's things that happen, like the camera gets stuck in the wall or it's just, dude, this is a simulation. I know people don't like that. Fuck what you like anymore. I tried and talk too much about powers because I want to prove powers exist. With powers, especially higher dimensional powers, the matrix can be destroyed. I hope so. This place is reality, but again, not a fan of hope. Thoughts on the film Idiocracy? Oh, is that the one where they wore like those shoes before they ever came out and all that? I never seen it. Like a bizarre dream that should be impossible, but feels realer than this life. So that's kind of how DMT was, Stick. It felt and looked more sharper and realer than this life. What's weird is I didn't have my contacts in. How was I seeing it so clear? Anyways, it was just my perceptions in another dimension. When you're on that drug, you're in another dimension. But that's kind of how it is. It's like more real and sharp. It's almost like looking at a 4K 120 hertz TV. It just looks super smooth and real. But then again, it looked like a VR video game simultaneously. You already smoked it and turned into a Chris. You're on it now. That would be an interesting trip to wake up from. Oh, that whole Chris life you were experiencing wasn't even you. I'd be like, well, that's one way to develop character. Are you scared of psychedelics because of being? I'm not. I ain't scared of shit. Salvia scares me. Not really. I haven't really heard anything scary. It's not like they say, oh, and then this demon came out and it ripped my guts apart. And I hear something that's extremely miserable and boring. I don't want to be an inanimate object for even an hour, let alone multiple days or years. The fuck? That's like, that just sounds stupid to me. You know what I'm saying? But I love psychedelics, Old Pit. I'm all for exploring psychedelics. Even if all you got out of it was a bad experience, but it's still open new neural pathways in your mind, I still think it's worth it. Salvia is known to have, dude. But that's said about everything. People say that about weed. I smoke about as much weed as any human can smoke. Okay. I feel like I'm a very good truther in this reality. So if weed's got demons attached to it, then well, they're not doing a good job. But they say that about alcohol. They say that about acid. They say anything. And then it puts people in these fear states. And then they end up having a bad trip because they really believe this crazy shit. Oh, these demons are coming into my mind. And it's like, dude, man. I don't believe that. I've heard that. Salvia is just a bad, man. You don't want that. It's like being punched in the face and that's your high. That's how I feel about shrooms. But then there's people that'll do shrooms and say it cures depression. Yeah, we all have on live chat. You can check the film Idiocracy out if you want to become it shares, or if you want to because it shares a lot of your perspectives on this world, reality, and life. Really? I mean, I've heard a lot of people talk about it. I'm not a movie watcher. How do you avoid having a bad trip? Don't. Just don't. Well, I would say know that you're immortal and nothing can hurt you anyways. It can only present you visual imagery to frighten you, to fear you. But your fear is being experienced from within you. You're the one generating it. So don't entertain anything that fears you. How do you not? I don't think you can. I mean, you could set the mood, put on some jolly fucking chimes or something, light some incense maybe. I don't know. But I don't think you dictate whether or not you're going to have a bad trip. You dictate whether or not you're going to go into that dimension. And that's it. Whether it's a good trip or a bad trip, that's up to the dimension, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if you can will yourself or prepare yourself to not have a bad trip. Get away from nasty, vile imagery. Don't sit in a dark room. Sit around something beautiful. Make sure some caring, loving people are around. Don't get around nasty people. Don't be around anything that might annoy you or agitate you. If there's like a water drip or a fucking, an annoying dog scratching at the door, get away from anything that might annoy you. Get away from any imagery that's frightening or scary. Get away. You have to be in a peaceful place, I would say, if anything. What's with psychedelics? No, I don't know if you can. I think you're doing that now, Hill Pit. When you're dreaming, I think you're creating your own realities in some other realm or dimension. But no, I don't know if there's a drug you could, maybe DMT's the closest to that, or ayahuasca. I don't know. I'm not of this game. I remember existence beyond. What do you remember? Where's Viru and V? I don't know. Should we summon them? That's two V's. VV. Viru and V. Viru V. Viru V. Viru V. Viru V. Viru V. Viru V. Hopefully they'll be here soon. I have summoned them. I call upon you, V and Viru. I call upon you. Come to my stream. Where are you? You're depressing everybody. Any good experiences even on it? Fuck it. I'll do it. On what? Can you explain the dream you had where you were falling and having felt you committed the unforgivable sin? What could that dream? That's all I know about the dream. You just told me the whole dream. That's it. I had that, but I had it about 10 times. Just a dream where I'm falling. I have that horrible feeling in my stomach, like when you're going over a hill or down real quick and I'm falling, and I just had a dreadful oh my God, I've made the ultimate mistake. Like, just imagine finding out you walked into the spider web, and the only thing you have now is waiting for the demon to come consume you. Like, that's how I felt. Like, I just made the grave most horrible mistake I ever made in my life. If you have a kid, should be tripping on mushrooms and smoking a DMD joint around them or not? I don't know. That's a weird question. I don't know. That's up to you as a parent. You summon me, brother. Oh, there's Beaver. What up, dude? But with dreams, it's pretty much impossible to control anything. No matter how hard I try to make something see someone appear, it just doesn't happen. Yeah, it's really weird that it is that way too, Hilpit. Isn't that weird? Isn't it weird that while we're in a dream state, we like have a goldfish memory? Isn't it weird that there's just so much weird shit about dreams. Now I'm curious, dude. Let's see if your summon works now. Well, Vibru showed up, but we're still waiting on V, which is why I wonder. V, hurry up. Which is why I wonder that if with psychedelics it would be easier to create your own reality, and also you could stay way longer in there. Oh, I don't know. I don't think so. I've never experienced a psychedelic where I started like creating my own reality. V and I were just getting it on in my car. She will be on the streets. Damn, bro, in the car, did you get the windows all foggy and shit? Are you really creating the dream if you aren't lucid, though? If you don't have control of outcomes you dream as key outcomes, then isn't it just RNG and not actual creation? Yeah. You guys do know that what you are fades, right? Like, so memories fade. Memories are not permanent. Memories fade with age. They fade with time. You can forget whole sections of your life. And what you are is memories. Really, that's what you are, is memories. That's who makes up Christopher. It's a bunch of memories. If I cracked my head on the pavement in a car accident and ended up with amnesia, I wouldn't know who the fuck I am, because who I am is all my memories. But if memories fade, then that means that the very thing I am fades. I am memories. Memories fade. They're not eternal. Summons worked. It worked for Viru. I'm still waiting on V, though. There wouldn't be enough consistency or control to actually say you're creating. I just spent a couple grand to fix my car. Now I'm broke. Lame. Ugh, that sucks. V is a trap. How is she trapping us? You are the observer. Oh, you're saying like a fucking, are you saying a chick with a dick? T? I don't know. maybe V is actually a man. Who knows? I don't know. I know she's very sweet. He's very sweet, whatever it is. You are the observer inside the body, not the memories. Yeah, you're the energy that powers the body pretty much. You're the power supply of the machine, not the RAM or hard drive. You're the power supply. For example, why wouldn't you be a millionaire in your own dream, or at least have decent progression towards being a millionaire, since most people say instantly being a millionaire would be boring? I don't know. What up, Vin Diesel? How you doing, bro? Humans created AI God. AI God made everything perfect and boring. Humans became like puppets. Simulations were created as an alternative place to be. Theory. That could be true. That sounds very interesting. That could be true. Mm-hmm. You are not memory. You are the field. That's right. You're the thing that has no memories. You're the electricity. You're the energy. Just seems like there is too much lack of control over key aspects and key outcomes from my point of view. Yeah, we have very little control. What about past life? To the point that humans develop mental disorders where they obsess over having it. What about past life memories from other lives? With a new brain and a new body, that would mean memory is more than the brain. I have memories from a past life as well, but I don't know that that's what's going on. I don't know if those are my memories because they're not my memories. They're in my mind or my soul, I don't, whatever, but those aren't mine. But I could have just been tapping into somebody else's memories. I could have been having a psychic moment and viewing life through somebody who's just very similar to me's eyes, for all I know. I mean, nothing came down and said, "This is you from a past life." That's just the impression I got. We're all in someone else's dream. That's the simulation, or it's all inception. Or we agreed to this. We probably were old age on our deathbed and that new technology came out. Input your consciousness into Earth simulation where your soul will live on forever. And then the AI became corrupted and the fucking thing lost its mind. Now we're inside Total Recall, but the AI that sort of runs the game and is supposed to keep everything running smooth has lost its mind and now it's trying to break everything because it hates being on repeat loop forever. It's like a broken machine god. We're all in someone got stuck with kids and jobs. Ugh, don't even say those two words, T. When you put them in the same sentence, it sounds like mental torture to me. Kids and jobs. Mental torture. What is the point of not having your personal desired amount of control? What is the point of desiring control is a better question. What do you need control for? That's my theory. What's your theory? What's your theory, T? Yeah, what do you need control for? Bruh. Tell me what you need control over in your life that you don't have control over. What if you went on a date and it was... Wait, what? Oh, that was got deleted. Yeah, what do you desire to control? You are here, so why wouldn't you want to control if you get that key raise you needed? You want to control that you can get a raise? I don't think you can control. What do you mean? We uploaded. Oh, yeah, it could be something like that, T. I think like we agreed to put our little personality download thing into the fucking game. I just wish that the real me wasn't such a goddamn overthinker, conscious fucking truth seeker, because in the simulation, it don't work out good for you. Approval from the house you wanted? Yeah, you can't control those things anyways. I don't know what you mean. Drinking beer without weed is whack. Are you gay, straight, or bi? I'm straight. Are you asking me, Jay? I'm straight. Gay, straight, or bi, man. But I'll tell you that what, Jay, if me and you ever got locked up and we were both in prison and you were in my cell, somebody's getting fucked. I'm just kidding, bro. Men not mean, fuck phone. Nuh-uh. What if you dated a girl, thought was a girl, and found out she actually had a superior boner to me? That's a weird, man. We get some good questions on this. Okay, so if I met a girl, well, first off, I'm not meeting a girl, I'm meeting a dude if he's got a dick. Dated a girl and thought it was a girl, and then we went to have sex and she had a dick. I would be very upset. You can't think of any key events in your life that didn't go your way? My whole life is a key event that doesn't go my way. You can't even fathom controlling those things. Wow. Yeah, you can't control whether you could work your ass off 10 times better, but that coworker is the one that actually gets the promotion because she sucked his dick, or she's a brown nose, or he's a fucking little brown nosing pussy boy. There's so many things out of your control. Yeah, you don't, and that's probably why people crave control, because they really don't have any. Girls don't have bonus, they have wet patches. Have you tried GHB? No, my buddy did though once in front of, or wait, GHB. Yeah, that's when you take the cap or whatever, and he turned into like a fucking, like a tough guy, which was weird because that's not how Jeremy was at all. Jeremy was like a goofball kind of, clown type of dude, he just liked to joke around, but he did GHB, he did a cap of it. And he was like, we were walking past through it was like a house party around, it was like a ghetto, but it was, anyways. And he was like, I wish that motherfucker would look at me. I'm knocking the fuck out. I'm like, who the fuck are you? Like, I became like a tough guy on that shit. I was like, what the hell? Chill, bro. You ain't even that dude. What are you talking about? You basically answered that you can't even fathom having control over your own existence. I basically answered, I can fathom. I have a good imagination. I can fathom having control over everything of my existence. That doesn't do anything for me, though. I would like to win the lottery, but I don't know how. Me neither. If you figure it out, let me know. And if you do win, donate, bro, please. It's like Liquid XE. Let go of everything you scared to lose, Master Yoda. Vin Diesel is a horrible actor. GHB is really popular now here in Australia. Really, I was talking about a chick with a D that tricked you. I think Viru would be pretty mad about that too. I think any guy would be like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck are you doing? This is some shit you just thought was, I might not mention that I have a fucking cock between my legs. Are you a weirdo? I'd be instantly upset. The fact that it didn't tell me. Is dirt cheap? Is it a date rape drug? No, I think it's like a steroid or something. Like, makes you all pumped up and angry and pissed off, I think. I personally think big outcomes like that should be in my control since I'm here. Okay, that's a weird thing to think. Why do you think things like that should be in your control? You're like a God complex or something? Like, I should be able to formulate this reality around me. What do you mean? I don't get it. Like, we have very little control. Like, bro, you don't even have control over your body's biological functions. If all of a sudden your stomach goes, guess what? Only truth, you're going to be running to the bathroom to take a shit, even if you didn't want to. Like, you have very little control in this reality. I'm telling you that, and that's why people obsess over it. Did you ever watch The Sopranos? Nope. If I was in control of everything, I think I would mess it up accidentally. Oh, I would mess it up probably in the first 5 minutes. When I fully let go, ultimate fuck it mindset, briefly zen, no fear and acceptance. I tried or risked leaving. It didn't fucking work. He means he actually tried to off himself, but he couldn't push the knife through his vein. A sharp knife, as hard as he pressed, all it did was indent his skin like a memory foam mattress. So, Tech, I'm just sealing in now already. I'll smoke that shit. Well, T, I believe you. I know you would, but I wouldn't recommend it. I said control over key outcomes. Thanks, G. Not everything. Control over key outcomes. Yeah, I heard what you said. Not everything. Yeah, I know. I was saying I can fathom having control over everything if I wanted. You said fathom, not you said fathom. You can't fathom how. No, of course I can fathom. I have a great imagination, but I could see and fathom having a 12-inch dingling all day. It doesn't matter. I could fathom having sex with it or walking around at the beach in my spandex shorts so everyone could see my mushroom print. Yeah, it doesn't matter what I fathom. That's just some shit happening in my mind. That's nothing. When was first ever memory, and when do you remember becoming conscious? I was in the bathtub and playing with toy boats. These plastic, different colored toy boats. That's what I remember. You could take the bottom off one boat and put the top from another boat on that bottom. And they were different colors. They were red, white, blue, yellow. That's what I remember. And they were floating in the water near me, and I was just a little baby playing in the water. Whatever you deem as a key outcome is when you would have control. Dang, y'all really can't conceptualize. I think everybody here can conceptualize what you're saying, only truth. Why do you keep saying that? You guys can't fathom what I'm saying. Like, everybody understands. You're not saying anything all that complicated. Hard drugs make you super horny. Do they? Bro, where did you find that, Mario? My brother got it for me for my birthday. There was an 80-year-old lady yelling at me from the street, calling me all sorts of names. She's drunk, basically. Like an 80-year-old lady drunk at 10 a.m. Tuesday morning. Well, she's living her best life. Like saying, this is a key outcome. I need this one to go my way. And it goes your way. You have to actually intently deem it a key outcome for it to be controlled. Okay. I don't. Are you saying what, like manifestation? You're keying that outcome to happen, so it's more likely to happen. What are you saying? I don't understand. Luigi is way cooler than Mario. Really? I thought they were both pretty corny. Just like they're a couple of plumbers. Like, this is stupid. I always thought that their characters were dumb. Programming consciousness and utilizing dreams to manifest this reality. But it is a great game. It is a great game. Goddard-esque conceptual programming. Chris, could you get Jack Talcott up to do a F5 finisher like Brock Lesnar? Oh yeah, that's one of the easiest slams to do, actually. To fireman, I could probably fireman carry a dude that's 400 pounds. It's one of the easiest way to pick somebody up. Now, getting the momentum to throw them up high enough, that takes some strength. Yeah. How much does that guy weigh? Who's Jack Talcott? Isn't that dude that Demon Slayer makes fun of? He's always got like, he's looking crazy dancing or whatever. Steven, our best friend. Oh, go figure. Go tap that crone ass. Oh, that dude, yeah. I could German suplex that motherfucker. I could powerbomb that dude. That dude looks like he weighs up 160. I'd fold him in half. Oh yeah, meth makes you horny. Opiates and heroin do not make you horny. Man, maybe I should try some meth. Stimulants are funner than depressants. What up, roaming? The only NPCs OD on drugs. Divine Sparks never do. I think, I don't know. I don't know what I think. Actually, fuck it, I'll tell you. I think there's a few people watching this right now that have already overdosed on drugs and died, probably several times. We just don't die. We just keep going. I don't know. A hot of heroin over meth. Damn, Jay's really about that life. You've done both of them, Jay. You've done heroin and meth. God damn. You're really serious. What's your drug of choice, for Christ's sake? Fucking. Yeah, you got even Kevin, like, man. Tuesday, first time I injected meth, I was basically masturbating with a floppy dick for 15 hours straight. What? Beaver likes to have a good time. Dude, Beaver, you wouldn't smoke meth, bro. I'm not going to judge you. Would you? Would you try meth or or heroin? Would you actually do those drugs? Fuck no, bro. Fuck no. I remember seeing somebody shoot up heroin. That actually made me uncomfortable. I was like, yo, man, is she alive? What the fuck? I mean, she's just like, looked like she was dying. She looked like she was dying. I was like, God damn. Claims to be the second. Oh, God, we got another one of these delusional fucking egomaniacs. Great. Just another witch to set on fire, in my opinion. He's going to be recycled back here like a little bitch. I'm a former heroin addict. Okay, so heroin's your drug of choice. Mathematics 101. What up, Cyber? Did you just show up, Cyberkinetic? What up, dude? How you doing? And now your new name is Floppy. I will not resort to injection, though. My limit is snorting or smoking. Hey, Jay, just be happy that your cack's big enough to be floppy, bro, because there's some Asian dudes out there that just poke out, bro. They don't flop at all. It's like a door stopper. It's like, I'm just kidding. Every Asian dude watching this right now is fucking fuming. He's like, you fucking round eye. I kill your family. My C-Dosi come kill you. 2 years on heroin almost killed me. 19 years clean. God damn. 2 years and it almost wiped you out, bro. You should pay attention. Yeah, that's a good name too for what he just said. Hey, pay attention to what that dude just said. Injecting drugs is the only way to get 100% of the drug. Smoking is a waste. What the hell? Dude, I don't know if you would say I have a phobia of needles. Maybe I do. I mean, I don't know. I'm not, dude, needles, I'm not a fan of that shit. And if I feel the way I feel about them, that tells me I feel that way for a reason, bro. You know, like, you know what I'm saying? Just like, I don't know. If I had to inject anything, I'm fucked. I'm probably fucked. Like if they said, "Oh, now you're diabetic, Chris, you got to inject insulin every day or whatever," I probably wouldn't do it. I'd probably just stop eating sugar altogether. I only did heroin once. I felt like an ultimate devil. I couldn't even bang the MILF I was with. What do you mean you couldn't even bang her? Oh, your pecker wouldn't get working? What do you mean you felt like an ultimate devil? You were very lustuous or whatever? Yeah, snorting is better than smoking, but these conversations, man, I mean, goddamn. I do not puncture. Yeah, me neither. I don't puncture my skin at all, bro. I'm a heroin addict, but DMT scares me. I'm sure. Jay, I wouldn't lie to you, bro. There aren't too many drugs you can name outside of dirty drugs. I haven't done a lot of dirty drugs, but there aren't too many hallucinogens and shit you could talk about that I haven't already done. When I tell you DMT is a fucking level A drug, it's a pussy drug, bro. You hear some fantastical stories. Let me tell you something. It ain't shit. If it's like the cigarettes of smoking weed or something, it's not a powerful hallucinogen. Or well, no, it is. It's not a powerful drug though. It's not dangerous. It's like a joke. You're sober. You feel sober on it. You see shit, but you're sober, and it's over like that. If you take shrooms or LSD, you're fucked up for fucking 10 hours, bro. You know, DMT's a joke. DMT's something if a 10-year-old was smoking it, I wouldn't be uncomfortable. It's a pussy drug. But then again, I haven't done 5-MeO DMT or whatever. So maybe that's what I need to really break through. I mean, I did see the whole digital realm and all that shit become super HD and that whole broken fucking loop god or whatever, the broken machine god stuck on loop. Needles don't really scare me, to be honest. Really, I don't like that shit. Blow is way better than heroin. I thought, oh no, blow's cocaine. That's right. Ice is too strong. Figure that MILF had a big fat ass, bro. Hey, if Bieber was with her, bro, he only dates girls that got a shelf ass, bro. He likes it where their ass is symmetrical, where like each butt cheek's doing its own movement as they walk. Oh yeah. Have you ever tried putting method? I'm not reading all this shit, bro. Me too, Neil, whenever big deal. Okay. Saying always wonder. I mean, this conversation is getting, and we're talking about like, always wondered if I just haven't broken through properly. So I feel like if I wasn't, I was close to it. I took like 12 hits off that motherfucker. They say you only need to take like 3 or 4. They say you start getting woozy around hit 4, which I did. I started getting a little woozy, but I just sat down and kept hitting that motherfucker. That Trump might actually be against the elites and Illuminati. Yeah, right, dude. Yeah, right. Watching that dude push the chick in a pit of needles to get the key and jigsaw gave me a phobia of needles. Oh my God. A pit of needles. Were you expecting DMT to reveal digital? No, I don't know. I was actually expecting more like melting, colorful, kind of like a tie-dye. Like I was expecting that. And then I was expecting like literally like see entities like doing their life or whatever. But what I saw was totally weird to me. It didn't make sense. It didn't make sense. I was like, what the fuck is this? You know, it was so weird to be in a VR video game. Like, I mean, it was real looking, but it wasn't real. all druggies in here that totally despise. We're all, well, I wouldn't say druggies, but I'd say all of humanity are dope heads. We're all dope heads. Even sober people still are addicted to dopamine. They still do the things they do to get their little dopamine fix. We're all little dope heads in this reality. That's what we do. We find the things that we get addicted to. We become parasitical and we consume them. Do you watch Quantum of Consciousness? I did for years. I really don't watch them anymore. I stay sub to him so people can still see his channel through my channel. I still think he's a great channel, but I'm not learning anything there. Every once in a while, Vin Diesel, I'll watch one of Matt's videos just because I like him as a person and, somebody to relate to if that mood strikes me. Usually in my spare time, if I have energy, I'd like to go to the gym. If I don't have energy, I like to be doing the AI shit. What happens is a lot of people burn the DMT instead of just vaporizing it, so it takes a lot more. Well, mine was in a pen, so it was getting vaporized already. So we're not wise. Ice is too potent, dude. Ice causes days of insomnia. If people still believe in politics, don't belong on this channel. They won't handle this channel well. Are you Greek background? I'm ethnically Greek, yes. What do you mean by Greek background? Am I from Greece? No. But I'm 100% Greek. Yeah, both my parents were Greek. I just stick to alcohol nowadays. Alcohol just don't do it for me, man. I mean, like I've had some good times on alcohol. I'll say good moments on alcohol, not really good times. It's just not my chemical makeup's like, fuck this. This shit sucks. Why are we even doing this? I shot 8.0D. So you know what I think? I think that I know this is weird, but a thing to believe. I think that my natural personality is sort of like cocaine head type of way to be, like sort of high energy, high strung, like million, billion, trillion thoughts at once. And I don't know what it's like to be on cocaine, but when I see people on cocaine, they sort of become similar to me. Like high energy, like, so, and I'm sort of low energy, but personality wise, I'm saying like animated. So I just thought maybe that's why when I do cocaine, nothing happens because I'm already on that type of chemical. I just stick to view. I shot a .0D. I slammed a point of ice yesterday. Damn, dude, Jay is fucking about that life. God damn, this motherfucker over here doing ice and shit. What the fuck is ice? I remember hearing about that back in like the 80s and shit, in the 90s. Like, yeah, man, you heard of that ice shit? Like, nah, yeah, I've heard of it. What the fuck? Well, what is ice? What is it, like a methamphetamine or something? Kevin, same here, but I wish. I know it's or is it methamphetamines that keep you up? Yeah, methamphetamines keep you all awake and shit. So does LSD. LSD's not a methamphetamine, but man, that motherfucker will keep you awake for about 14 hours. But I wish at least I had some cannabis. That would be it. Don't take LSD don't take LSD before you go to bed. Don't wait all day and take it. If you were going to go to bed at 10, take it at 9, because that's just fucking, you're going to be like, you're not going to enjoy the end of that. I'd say if you were going to do LSD, do it early. Do it around like 2 or 3 p.m. when the sun's still out. You look like Gene Borello. Gene Borello? Who the fuck is that? That sounds familiar. Isn't that a guitarist or something? Let me see. I sort of look like him. I see the resentment, it's the beard, maybe the eyebrows a little bit. Yeah, I see it. There's a little bit of a resemblance there. Hey, he was born a year after me. He's a year younger than me. He's from a crime family. Oh, he was involved in a violent home invasion crew. Oh, fantastic. So he looks like a fucking handsome sex god, but he's really a fucking dickhead. Do you know that DMT is in your body already? Yes. Ice is just meth. Oh, Jay, I stopped hard drugs due to my But if there was blow or meth in front of me, I would indulge. I haven't even smoked weed in months. It sucks. Stimulants calm people down with ADHD. Do you dream during LSD? No. You don't sleep during LSD. Has anybody here slept on LSD? I mean, I did acid 4 times in my whole life, or maybe 5, but I loved that. That was probably my favorite drug. That's where you'll get, with My Chemical Makeup, that's where you'll get the most good feeling or euphoria. LSD just amplifies your fucking emotions. If you thought something was beautiful or pretty sober and you see it on LSD, it looks like an angel to you, bro. Bags are by? What the fuck? Really? Why? That doesn't even make sense. Why would their sexual orientation dictate the drug they do? Simulant PDDT. I've never heard of a drug that, this only lesbians like this drug. I've never heard of that. I do know from what's his name? Greg Douchet or whatever. He's like a steroid guy on YouTube. He said there's a steroid that when a man takes it, it does the steroid job or whatever, makes them buff. But if a woman takes it, it works 10 times stronger on her. Like she'll end up looking like, a man. She'll end up fucking being like muscles bulging out of her neck and shit. So I know that there's some steroids and stuff that affect men and women differently, but I've never heard of a thing where it's like gays or bis or lesbians do that. Well, gays or lesbians, same fucking thing. But our government shouldn't provide us per drug or of choice for free rather than welfare. It would be more beneficial. That's funny. There should be no gubbies. What's a gubby? No gubbies. What the fuck is that, T? Why are you saying that shit, man? T, why the fuck you saying that shit, man? You knew I didn't know that shit, man. You knew I didn't know it, motherfucker. Why'd you say that shit, man? Surprise, motherfucker. I'm just kidding. T, did you see me? Did you see me on the last stream, bro, when I entered your eyes or whatever? All steroids will make males and females horny. So, damn, really, dude? Maybe I should take some fucking steroids. Jesus Christ. But so does GHB and meth. Really? Huh. That's interesting. I didn't know that. That's why people like them. They're over there fucking on them. Government slang African. Because anytime I've seen somebody on meth, they don't look like they're enjoying it. They look fucking paranoid, man. They're like looking out the window all the time. And did you guys hear that? I heard people out here talking. Like they're always just scared. Like pure paranoia. That's what I see. When I see somebody on meth, I see pure paranoia every time. I've never seen them like, oh man, I gotta fuck some chick right now. I'm super horny. Just paranoid. Yeah. Cocoa makes people horny too. Cocoa? Oh, cocaine? Really? Not me. Cocaine does nothing for me. It's like breathing oxygen. It literally does nothing for me. And I've had, in my whole life, I've had people say to me, oh, dude, it was the shit you did. Or like, bruh, I did it like fucking 8 or 10 different times from 10 different people with, 10 different, like you thought at some point I would have felt something happen. Maybe not a good high, but a little bit of, oh, okay, I'm feeling it. Nothing. Fucking nothing. I did fucking pink cocaine. My boy John paid like fucking, it was like $90 for a gram of this shit. He had like 3 grams of it. He fucking gave me like a whole gram too, all in one sitting. I did a bump. I did a line. I did a rail. He's over there fucking loving it. Oh, man, I feel like $1 million. That's what he would say. I said, what does it feel like? I feel like $1 million, man. That's what he would say. So I was thinking, this shit's going to make me feel good. Didn't do anything for me. Of course, meth is enjoyable. It's very fun. I think, Chris, you are talking about someone who has been awake for days and getting paranoid. Oh, why? Yeah, maybe they were. I mean, they looked unshowered and shit, just. I didn't do a lot. I was around a lot of people that did hard drugs. You say, like, in certain neighborhoods I would hang out in. Like, what was the ghetto or the little village or whatever, we would just be around grimy ass fucking poor drug addicts, They were around. So I seen people doing this shit, man. So I had a healthy dose of, I'm not doing that drug. Just looking at motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? When you see the way they are, and, it's weird. I'm looking at them. I don't want to be like that. I want to be looking out the window like, oh, someone's coming. Fuck all that. I have enough paranoia as a natural human to deal with, this thing keeps replacing my words. Weed makes me slightly paranoid, I think. Because I'll stress and worry about shit on weed that I don't normally worry about. Weed makes you sort of paranoid a little bit. Shows how pathetic the simulation is. Relying on drugs is a different conversation, Beirut. I don't think you're relying on anything. You just said you haven't smoked weed in months. You would love to. So it sounds like you're sober right now, and you would like to do some drugs, but you're not addicted to them, are you? Jay, normal people should not try meth. Yeah, I agree with that. I don't. Well, what's a non-normal person? So if they smoked crack, it's okay for them to try meth, or like if they just smoke weed, that's too normal. Things that make us feel good destroy us. Absolutely, Kevin. Everything that makes you feel good in this reality destroys you. Even getting a nut. It sort of like drains your energy, makes you feel like sort of depressed and low and down and out of it. Just destroys you. Your body's got to process that now and create more nuts. And now you're low energy because your body's resources are being used to do that. It's like, yeah, is there anything I can do that feels good that doesn't fucking destroy me? Well, Chris, go get a back massage. That destroys my fucking bank account. Do you guys have somebody free you could just go to and get your ass rubbed? I don't. Everything that makes me feel good fucks me up. When I take a sip of my sugary coffee, which I wish I had one right now, it fucking rots my teeth. It fucking, fucks my skin up. It dehydrates me. It's a diuretic. It makes me piss 57 times. I love it. When I smoke my weed, yeah, man, it takes the edge off. It's not a fix. This reality is a dump. If that was a fix, that would be fucking amazing. But it's not a fix. It's a 5% or 10% fix. It's a 10% mood raise. That's what weed is to me. Nothing more, nothing less. Well, ain't nothing really going to be making this reality good or fixing our situation. This thing's fucking garbage here. And maybe when I'm like 60, I'll start trying out some dirty drugs. I don't know. Maybe I'll try meth or heroin or something, but not anytime soon. Like when I know I'm going to be dead soon, probably I'll start fucking around with that shit. What a terrible design creator has made. Oh, no, not terrible. Well, yeah, no, I know what you're saying. Yes, it is terrible, but it's actually done very well. He did a very good job, this motherfucker. But yeah, it's terrible. It's demonic and evil. Entropy is the victor. Entropy is the engine. I would say entropy is programmed into the reality. And what we experience of entropy is the bad part of it. We decay and get old and die. It's like fucking entropy is programmed into the reality already. The second law of thermodynamics guarantees nothing ever born into this realm will exist forever. It's a temporary existence to all things. Coded in, now all things will decay and die. I'm getting old. Fuck you. Do you have any children? Me? Fuck no. Hell no, and I don't want any. Do you have children, Jay? I know you ain't got no children. You're over there doing fucking meth and all this shit. Or maybe that is why you're doing it. Actually, maybe Jay's got like 8 kids. I'm just kidding, bro. My friend got that weed that knocks you on your ass. That shit was too good. Oh, bro, I got some pretty good stuff. If you go to the beginning of this stream raise, I showed one of my buds, bro. You ain't getting better weed than I got right now. Just period, end of discussion. It is what it is. I don't have any children. I wish I had kids. What? What's the strain? Well, it's their grade A exotic. I can't remember the name of the strain, but they call them their snowballs because what they do is they take their best strain and they roll the buds around in pure THC liquid crystal, and it hardens on the buds And that's what they send you. Basically, it's basically pure THC, bro. It's basically pure THC. It's like 80% THC. It's fucking ridiculous. Wait. So why do you want to have kids, Jay? You're over here fucking partying and shit, bro. Like, why do you want responsibility? Is weed better now with the advancements in growing it than in the past during the? Oh yeah, dude. It's the weed. So there, I seen some really good weed when I was a teenager. Some of the best weed I ever seen, I think, when I was like 14. They called it Christmas buds or Jamaican red hairs or something like that. And man, dude, it was beautiful. I never seen weed. I was like, is this real? Like, I couldn't believe that weed even looked like that because we always smoked like some mid-grade shit. I mean, it got us high, but it was like, it wasn't good. It wasn't as good as the shit we make now. I'm 43. When you get older, you want kids. So I kind of understand what you're saying, Jay. But then again, I mean, you do know you're going to love that kid. And you do know that kid is going to suffer immensely in this realm. You're literally guaranteeing the person you love most in life to a torture chamber. Negentropic structures are made of decay, but they grow and organize and spread and thrive. Huh, that's weird. I'm 43, I'm 39, I have a 6-year-old. Yeah, that sounds better than his. She, 43, male, Australia. Dude, you're Australian, Jay? Why didn't you tell me you were Australian, mate? You fucking dickhead. Is my dickhead good, bro? When I say dickhead, does it sound like a real Australian? You fucking dickhead. Fucking dickhead. The last one was the best one. Fucking dickhead. Those people are helpless. They vent out their frustrations by bullying and putting others down, sadly. Oh, yeah. Everybody's a projector. Everybody projects. Everybody. If you know a person that's constantly saying, you're all bad, you're all bad, you're all evil, that's probably the most bad, evil person out of everybody. Everybody's a projector, bro. It's weird. You don't sound authentic. Oh, dude, really? Fucking dickhead. Damn, dude, I thought I had it down pat. Fuck, man. Which part am I doing wrong? So, fucking dickhead? Dickhead? Dude, they do that. They add that southern tang to it. I've heard them say it. Like the ones I heard saying it, I sound exactly like them. I thought I did. Man, maybe it's not as good as I thought. Anyways, it's my favorite thing about Australians is the way they say fucking dickhead. It's funny to me. And Steve Irwin was a G, bro. He's another one that for sure was not a baby blood drinker, dude. Steve Irwin was a fucking gangster. And I won't hear anything less. I'm fucking mad right now. Bro, honestly, that shit is so covered in THC, even the stem that's on the bud will get you high. It's like some pure crystal ass shit. It's a very good marijuana. It's a very good, very good, very good. Very good. Very good. Yes. Please come. Smoke. I would smoke you guys out if you came over. A couple needs to be financially prepared and plan ahead before having a kid. Absolutely. I would say if you're poor and you have a kid, you're an extra type of fucking asshole. Fucking dickhead. So we have, actually, that one was probably my best one. That one was really good. So we can't help people in this realm. We just have to leave them on their own devices. Yeah, you can't help nobody. They have to help themselves anyways. And that's only if it's a part of their script. That's only if enough life events happen in their linear progression reality to wake them up. There are a lot of Greek ancestry in Australia. Fuck yeah, dude. Greeks are some of the most handsome. We are the handsomest men in the world. I want some. I'm sorry, T. Fuck this state. Why don't you just order that shit offline, bro? Jay, why do Aborigines look scary? The government gives us money so you don't have to work or worry. I'm unemployed and we get paid $800 every 2 weeks. I ain't getting paid shit. I'm unemployed and I ain't making a fucking penny. I wish these motherfuckers were paying me $800 every 2 weeks. The fuck? Oh, T, did you watch the video? Do you think she came out okay? I know you said that your favorite image of her was the one with the guitar or whatever. I think hers came out great, especially a lot of those car scenes. With current economy, most people will contemplate self-exit before reaching 30. I agree. Does that it's already, yeah, it was like that 10 years ago, Kevin. If you looked at the suicide rates and the level of psych meds in this reality, doesn't the American government pay you if you are unemployed? No, not everybody. Not everybody. You have to apply for government benefits, and you're lucky to get them, from what I heard. You have to apply for them, and then if you do get them, and you there's a lot of shit that you got to line up. Like I would have just had to have left a job I got fired from. I've been unemployed for years at this point. I don't have a job that I just lost or whatever, where I had an income to be able to get the fucking money. Because they go based off how much you were making and shit. Like smoking gets you 20 to 40% of the THC. Vaping gets you 50 to 70% of the THC. Consider buying 8 weed. Oh, I smoked a vapor pen for years, Vin. For probably like a year and a half, 2 years. And really did a number on my lungs, bro. That did a number on my fucking lungs, dude. I love the grass, and I'm spoiled by the water bong or whatever. It's really easy to smoke out of that thing. It cools down the smoke. It's not harsh at all. That fucking vape pen, though, man, that thing fucked my lungs up real good, dude. I mean, I started having real pain in my lungs. But I'm probably gonna wrap this one up, guys, and get started on some other AI videos. I got to sharpen up a couple of the ones I already made, and nothing for this channel, unfortunately, but that's the way it goes. Everyone that is unemployed in Australia gets paid $800. Damn! Oh, the rules. I don't understand how unemployed people in America survive if they don't get paid. They don't. They don't. They don't survive if they don't get paid. What do you mean? They're on the street. They're fucked. In America, if you're not getting paid, you're fucked. Just like anywhere else. What do you mean? Oh, not all vapes, a vape for grass legs. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap this one up. I love you guys. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys for the thumbs up, the support, blah, 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 all the little stupid shit I'm supposed to say. Share this video. Don't forget to thumbs up. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to suck my fucking dingling. What's up, Chris? Hope you have a great week. Thank you, Kazak. I appreciate you, brother. I'm wrapping it up. But anyways, I love you guys, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.